Hi, good morning, Karen.
Hi, good morning, Myung-ho. How are you? It's been 2 weeks since our last class. How are
Yes,
you?
I'm not very fine because, as you already know, I had the midterm exam.
And how was your midterm exam?
It was my first exam in college, and yes, of course, I tried my best, but I'm not sure I was good. It was totally different from the one I had in high school.
hmm Okay, so maybe, yeah, you just need some kind of adjustment because I know that high school is totally different from college. So it's just a matter of time. You will get familiar with the things that you're doing in college, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay? Yes. All right. So anyway, our last class or our first class was 2 weeks ago. All
Yes.
right. And yeah, I think you missed something, but it's okay. All right. So for today's class, I'm going to send you an interesting topic. We have
Okay.
a topic to discuss today, and I'm going to send you the file. Are you ready?
Okay, send me.
Okay, sure. Okay, now I'm sending you. Okay, take a look at your Skype. Can you see it now?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, that's good. So please open it and let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes, I think it is
so,
interesting.
okay, so, what do you think about that article? It's about Lady Gaga.
Yes, I'm a fan of her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of Lady Gaga. Okay. Anyway, so this is an article about Lady Gaga, which was written by a Korean reporter. It was yesterday. So, what we're going to do is we're going to read the article alternately.
Okay.
So, you're going to read the first paragraph, and then after you read the first paragraph, I'm going to read the second. And then it's going to be your turn again. All right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I want you to start now. Go ahead, please.
Lady Gaga has been playing hide and seek with reporters and photographers waiting at her hotel out and outside Seoul Olympic Stadium this week, trying to remain unseen in public before a concert on Friday.
The 26-year-old artist arrived in Seoul last Friday, a week prior to her concert, raising expectation of her popping up on streets of Seoul. However, reporters and photographers raised eyebrows about the celebrity's secluded approach, contrasted with that of fellow international celebrity Jessica Alba, who was on a family tour on the same week.
I took photographs for news reporting for decades, and I took a special edited photo of Jessica Alba. But Lady Gaga, she just won't come out, said a photographer from foreign press who has been trying to catch her since Sunday. I am getting tired of this.
Hyundai Card, an official sponsor of Gaga's Seoul concert, adhered to silence when asked of Lady Gaga and her silence. A PR official with Live Nation Korea identified with only her surname, Kim, repeated, "I cannot give out anything because I do not know anything. I can only imagine how she feels from her comments on Twitter."
But she confirmed that her next stop will be Hong Kong, as listed in the artist's official website, and will not stop by the US in between.
Even though the artist played hide and seek for 6 days, she suddenly showed up for her fans waiting at the lobby of the Ritz-Carlton in southern Seoul where the singer has been staying. Some of the fans got to take pictures with their idol, while the press failed to catch a glimpse of her.
One Korean high school student said that she had been incredibly lucky because she waited only 30 minutes to see Lady Gaga. She also found it fortunate that the concert will take place on the final day of her school exam period. She looked ecstatic, and when she whispered that she borrowed an identification card from someone she knows well in order to get into the concert.
Lady Gaga's Seoul concert was banned for age under 18s by a government agency, claiming her song Just Dance is inappropriate for young people here.
Another high school student who bore with him a present for Lady Gaga expressed his disappointment about the 18 and up age limit.
I didn't go to school on the day when the ticket sales began. I was so nervous waiting in front of my computer. Later, they changed their age limit and I was so sad. My mom felt bad about it too, and tomorrow she's going to the concert all by herself.
Sin Yu-ho, 20, waited at the lobby with a bag and a design sketch made exclusively for Lady Gaga. My dream is to become a world-famous fashion designer. I wanted to give this bag designed by myself to Lady Gaga first.
Fans hoping to see Lady Gaga came in clothes that their star would like the most. The Japanese fan named Shoko Kimura dressed up in Gaga style, striped top and pants with a black leather belt, a pair of sunglasses labeled Lady Gaga, and a police-style hat.
She has very big, hot heart. I love her fashion, and Gaga is myself. I respect her and her lifestyle, so I express that with my clothes.
Okay, alright, so that is a very interesting article about Lady Gaga. Okay, so we read the article, and after reading the article, I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm just going to ask your opinion about this Lady Gaga concert, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so Myung-ho, why do you think some Koreans are very eager to see her concert, but some others are not that very interested?
I think it is a matter of generation gap between old and young. As you know, Korea has developed rapidly since 1960s. Older people aged 50s, 60s, and 70s have worked hard to escape from poverty. They were not leisurely enough to think about enjoying themselves. Their only interest was supporting family members by making money. But young people like me think otherwise. We think creativity and cultural diversity is the keyword in the 21st century. And we agree that without the efforts of the older generations, Korea wouldn't be like this. But I'd like to say that the one who will lead Korea is our generation, and they need to pay attention to the voices of our generation.
Yeah. Okay, I totally understand what you mean, but I think another factor is that of morality. Okay? So morality, then a matter of generation gap and accepting the cultural diversities. It's true that old people, they are old and they are really against this kind of thing, like what Lady Gaga is going to have. I mean, her performance, because as you know, Lady Gaga is very famous for her lewd performances, right?
Yes.
And somehow the old people cannot really accept that kind of ideas. And I heard that in Korea there are so many Christian people, Christian churches, which are trying to stop her performance.
Yes.
So, and well, I think another reason is that they are very worried that Lady Gaga would have a bad influence on the young people. Don't you think so?
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I think that a lot of people are also enjoying that, right?
Yes.
You said you're also a fan of Lady Gaga.
Yes, that's right.
Right?
Yes. And yes, I I can't agree more in the matter, but yeah, I understand their viewpoint, but the problem is their dichotomous way of thinking. They see the world as a dichotomy between good and bad, or between white and black. But they don't understand they are gray, yellow, red, blue, or etc. It is just only an aspect of the world. They need to recognize it, and it is also part of what constitutes the world they live in.
Okay, so what you're trying to say is it's just a matter of acceptance and having an open mind, right?
That's right?
Okay, so, well, there are so many controversies about Lady Gaga's concert. Okay, all right. Anyway, I think it's time to wrap up our discussion for this day. Okay, so Lady Gaga's concert is causing a lot of controversies in Korea, and the things or the causes or the reasons behind it are the generation gap between the young and the old. The old people cannot really accept the cultural diversities of the 21st century.
Yes.
All right, and there is also the issue of morality. All right, so I think you were able to express your ideas very well, and you were able to support your opinion logically and effectively, and that's very good.
Yeah,
Right? Okay. All right, so that is our first topic for this day. We are going to proceed now to our next topic. Okay? Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. So the next topic is about North Korea. Is North Korea doomed to die? That's going to be our next. Ready?